So this kitchen is a space that I've wanted to do since I laid my eyes on the room. I've worked on other rooms in the house with the homeowner over the past 10 years, and I've always hated her kitchen. The room is a good size, it's about 14 by 20 feet, but the kitchen was crammed into one corner. The sink was in the corner, the dishwasher was beside that, and it looked really out of place because the space was so big. There were two major things I thought this kitchen needed. The cabinets needed to go all the way around the room, and I thought it needed a lot more counter space. I think cabinetry is the foundation of the room, and that's the first thing you have to choose. So we decided to go to AyA Kitchens and Baths, and I worked with AyA's design team to come up with the perfect layout. What I like best about AyA Kitchens is that it's a Canadian company and all the manufacturing is done in Canada. They are one of the most efficient and environmentally friendly kitchen companies in North America. The manufacturing facility is in the same building as where the designers and planners work. AyA has a huge selection of door styles and finishes to choose from.
We have over 2,000 combinations of door styles.
Good thing we only need one.
And colors. Yes.
The door selection can be daunting, but we knew we wanted a painted door and we wanted to create a contemporary bistro feel.
This is the oyster color.
Oh, yeah.
That's
right.
on the upper
There
cabinets on
and there.
elevation A.
The door style I chose is called Vermont, and the color we went for is anthracite. It's a rich and deep gray-brown. The refrigerator is surrounded by a wall of full-depth cabinetry. We outfitted the cabinet interiors and drawers with organizers for maximum efficiency. On the main sink side of the kitchen, we chose upper cabinets in a color called oyster, and I felt it keeps the kitchen a bit lighter and fresher. You've probably noticed we're seeing a lot of antique brass and brass hardware back in style now. I think they look really good with the cooler tones of the cabinetry. After we picked our cabinets, we had to choose appliances, so we went for Fisher and Paykel appliances. And what I like about these is that we have a counter depth fridge that looks more built in, a 36-inch 5-burner gas range with 2 ovens. We chose a very simple range hood, also by Fisher and Paykel. And what I like about this is that it's sleek and contemporary. And our dishwasher is actually a dish drawer. There are 2 dishwasher drawers covered in the cabinet panels. A major element of a bistro-style kitchen is a marble countertop, and we chose Bianco Carrera marble in a honed finish. I love the look of an oversized backsplash like this one because it's a lot more substantial than your standard 3-inch marble backsplash. So the long wall in the kitchen is our focal point, and I knew on that wall that I didn't want to use any upper cabinets. I like the idea of using open shelves, and I wanted the shelves to be very sturdy and substantial so you could put dishes and things on them. So I had brackets made in stainless steel, which are very, very sturdy, and then I used salvage timber for the shelving. I love using salvage timber on shelves like this because it's rustic, but it adds to the contemporary feel at the same time. It would have been too much to have 2 more shelves on the right side of the range, so we decided to install a small ledge in the same material. And this is perfect for leaning art and small glasses. This piece of art is called Hot Tea by Ryan Lewis. We chose a traditional bridge-style faucet in chrome from Hansgrohe, and a matching prep faucet for the smaller sink. It was really hard for the homeowner to give up on the idea of having a kitchen table in this space. I thought it was best to use one long island instead. So it would be an island for prep and eating. This island is 40 inches by 96 inches, and it's made with a 2-inch tubular stainless steel base, and of course our Bianco Carrera marble top. And I was able to incorporate 8 counter height bistro bar stools. It's always nice to have something old in a space, and here we went for the lighting. We used 2 Spanish bronze chandeliers, I found one just up the street at a vintage shop for $300, and then I found an exact match on the opposite side of the city at another vintage shop for $200. I thought it would be really fun to paint an entire wall in chalkboard paint. I know it's very popular these days, but what's different about this chalkboard wall is that it's also magnetic. We used a product called Active Wall from Magnum Magic. We applied 8 coats of the Active Wall, and then we applied our chalkboard paint. Drapery always adds a nice finishing touch to any space. I find that this space is neutral enough we could have almost used any fabric for drapery here, but we decided to choose a classic blue and white floral linen fabric. This is a dramatic before and after makeover. And what's amazing about the space is that it's no larger than the old kitchen, although it feels twice the size and is far more efficient. I think this is a really great look. It's one of my favorites because it's so easy to live with. I love creating a look like this in a kitchen. It's casual and sophisticated at the same time.